Okay, let's continue with other questions in 2014. Well, actually, I am not sure whether I have categorized this question correctly under questions about meaning of words and phrases. Now, but let's look at the example together. What does the big picture in line 71 refer to? Big picture. She saw the big picture. Who's she? So let's look at the story. So after listening to Carl's apology, Winston was really upset because he really wanted that job, and he was miserable at Comotech, his previous company. He's very sad, and he was quite angry at Carl, as we could see. So this is Winston. And then Elizabeth said, and then you went to Industry Corp, obviously another company name, and then you met me, we got married, and we had Rachel, and here we are. I say things worked out just fine. Things here refer to, things in general, of course. I mean, they could refer to events in life, like their marriage and their daughter. So everything in life worked out just fine. It worked out. That means it's fine. It's okay now. And later on, when Winston was thinking about it himself, he thought, okay, actually he had wanted that job very badly back then in the past. But if he'd gotten it, there would not be Elizabeth, not Rachel. And so actually he wanted his life now. He likes his life now. So he loves Elizabeth, he loves Rachel, and he agrees with Elizabeth because he thought, okay, Elizabeth was right. Things had worked out just fine. Better even. Actually, it's even better than before. So she saw the big picture. So now you know it should be Elizabeth. Elizabeth saw the big picture like she always did. So what did she see? What was the big picture that she see? Now, actually the word picture can refer to, of course, like painting, drawing, but it could also mean like situation. Okay, so what does that refer to? What did Elizabeth see? It should be, I hope now you understand, it should be the complete view of, it's a complete view. It's not just part of how sad he was at Comotech, but the complete view, what happened after he left Comotech. It's complete now. So I hope you understand now. And then now this question is very challenging. Question 21, as you can see, only 27% of the candidates could get it correct that year. And so what does it mean when the robot says insufficient value? So, well, actually the robot says insufficient value a lot of times from the story. Now, there are actually 3 parts of the story which contains insufficient value. Like, now, the robot is trying to ask Winston to apologize. So Winston said something about what he did wrongly. Like, he said he scratched a hoverbike with his car door, but the robot says insufficient value. And then many of you copied this. Value of the new apology must calculate to within plus or minus 12% of value of accepted apology. But this has not explained what it means really. What does that mean? It doesn't really make sense, right? So let's move on and look at the other examples of insufficient value. So Winston said he stole 2 books from the library when he was 12. Is insufficient value again. I teased Davon Marcus in 10th grade. Insufficient value again. In university, he cheated on my 4th year mathematics exam. It's insufficient value again. So these are insufficient value. So let's compare this with sufficient value. And what if I broke someone's heart? And this value is sufficient. Okay, so you could get from the story that, okay, for these ones, scratch somebody's bike, stole books, teased somebody, cheated in the exam, these are insufficient value. But if you broke someone's heart, the value is sufficient. So you could compare these 2 groups. Of course, for this one, the mistake was much more serious. So you could see it's 2 marks. So basically you should at least say something like the apology was not serious enough, something like that. And now if you look at the marking scheme, it says the apology or the value of apology was not serious enough, to be recorded, or another apology is needed. Now, to be honest, if I were one of the candidates, I might not be able to get the second point, because to me, I think the second point is very, very similar to the first one. So to be honest, sometimes I don't really agree with the HKEAA's marking scheme. But anyways, if you could get 1 mark correct, congratulations. I think you are a very smart student already. Okay, and yeah,